Good morning. Welcome back to the valley. And this is part 2 of our bathtub to walk-in shower renovation or remodel, changeover, whatever you call it. And if you remember in the first video, at the end, we were going to be getting ready to take the drain, not the plug, the part of the drain that it screws in. I don't know what it's called, but so what we're doing this morning is coming down to the building to try to find the tool. I have no idea what it's called, but I bought one when we did our other bathroom remodel in our house we sold to buy this place, and I know I've got one, so I'm going to give it a good try anyway, and then instead of hopefully not buying another one, I'll just be able to use other means to get it out. So I'm going to go in here now and we'll see if we can even find the crate, I guess, that it might be in. So let's go. Well, not in there. I'll tell you one good thing about it though. I'm finding all kinds of stuff that I was thinking about buying. It's here somewhere. Promise you. And where that somewhere is, I don't know. Well, no luck. Even though I do know it's here. Let's see here. I'll make sure it's not in an actual toolbox. No. I will end up finding it when, yeah, I'll end up finding it when I don't need it anymore. So, plan B now. Alright, I was just able to loosen it up with a pair of needle nose. Just for anybody that's never done it. You have a cross member down in there, shaped just like that. And the tool I made is made to fit in those notches. I'll show it to you when I get out. So I just stuck my needle nose down in here. It's the same principle because that tool has two teeth that come down. It's supposed to latch onto it. And this one, the one in my other house, it was really old. Had been in there for years and years and years and years. So I like never got it out. I had to take a screwdriver and a hammer to it. This one here, it's no problem. Just turn it right out. Although there's a bunch of hair in there. That is one thing I'm wondering about, is there's water right up at the top here. So I might take a look-see at that before I pull the tub out. But there's the, yeah. There's the cross member I'm talking about. And I'm just sticking, I just put my needle nose right in there. There's two from that side, there you go. Then I was able to turn it. So that worked out pretty good. Now what I gotta do is get in here and see what's the deal with the water lines. Alright, I got the tub ready to come out, and my water lines, you can see where I took my cutting tool and cut that loose. There is no water shutoffs down here right now, and it's pretty cold outside. I don't feel like turning my water off right now. What I'm going to do is I'll end up putting some shutoffs down here. And this is a closet behind here. I'm going to cut an access panel in there, so if I ever need to work on the shower, I can go ahead and just turn the water off right there. So this tub really doesn't weigh anything at all. And what we're going to do, we were going to throw it away, but now we've decided that we're going to take it out here where the dog's playpen and all that is at, and we're going to put this down in the ground a little bit, or build the ground up around it and make a little doggy pool. Hopefully they'll get in it and cool down this summer. We'll see what happens. Okay, we've got the tub out of the house, and here's my makeshift water shutoffs for now. I'm not too crazy about this drain here. The way it is right now, it's actually running downhill towards the drain. The few times we did have water in that bathtub, I did notice how it drained kind of slow, but it did drain. And we're probably going to have to bring this drain over to the center. I'm not sure. It's obviously there's going to be probably a joist in the way. I don't want to cut it out too much. I can cut a little bit, but I don't want to notch too much of it. So check that out. Another problem we're having, just exposed. Well, I tore some of it out. Floor rotted right there, and it's rotted back a little bit. I'm going to get my oscillator and cut it back, because we're going to have to scab a piece of wood in there. So, because we're going to have another wall coming out. I haven't measured it yet, but it's going to be right around that area. So, these are the kind of things you're going to find in an older house, especially an older mobile home. I don't know where the water, because the water was on the other end of the tub. So, maybe the roof had leaked at one time. I don't know. So, but anyway, we're going to get that fixed. There's no wetness around it right now. So, we'll get that taken care of. So I'm going to tear this out and see how far back I got to patch it. Okay, everybody. This is a few days later, and we have been to the parts house to kind of figure out what we're going to be needing, making a little bit of decisions, not all of them, but I did get this cut out. I haven't patched it yet, but so it's a little rotten. So what I'm going to do, our wall, if you can see this black mark right here, follow that down, that wall is going to be coming out right here. So I'm going to scab some boards. There's a joist here, a joist right there on the edge of that hole. So we will be putting some board in there. I would like, since this is going to be hard to get to after the wall's built, we're going to maybe decide on some of how the flooring we're going to want to put down in here and get that done at least out to here where the edge of the tub's going to be, which, see, did I mark that over there? No. It's 34 inches out from this wall. And you can see this is where the edge of my false furred out wall is going to be. So it'll be coming right in front of the plumbing here. This trap for the drain. I've got the measurements from the drawing. We ordered our floor pan. It's not going to be in for like a week or so. They didn't have it in stock. But we got the one we want. You can get them with either center, left, or right drain. Of course, this is going to be a right drain. So we're still got to bring it in. I think it's 12 inches. I think it's how far it has to come from the edge of our furred out wall, and 17 inches over. So, yeah, because it's 34 inch pan. 34 by 48. That's still going to be a pretty good size shower. So, we're getting there. So, by this weekend, I'll cover this back up so possum or a coon would have a harder time getting in if they want to come in. At least we'll hear them. So, this weekend, I'm going to be hopefully doing the floor here. Fix that floor, maybe get our tile so we can bring it out. I'm not going to take the toilet up. I've done it before with the bathroom where we used to live. If you take your time, that's the part you got to take your time. You can cut your flooring around that and it doesn't look too bad at all if you do it right. And then if you make a little bit of slip or something, you could take a bead of caulk and put around it too, which we'll probably do. But I don't really want to take the toilet up if I don't have to. So we'll get the tile done. I'm going to probably get my, we're not using 2x4s, we're going to use what is a 2x3 just to save a little money. 2x3s were $2.90 something, which is usually what a 2x4 used to be. And 2x4 was $4.95, something like that. So half the price. We picked out our exhaust fan. We know what we're going to get. I just don't need it right now. Pretty much you just figure it's going to be going from here up. So I'm not going to build this wall until I get the plumbing done. I mean, it's possible. The only thing I'm worried about with the plumbing is I'm probably going to have to notch one joist. I'm not too thrilled about that, but I think it'll be okay. I'll get the vinyl cut up and we'll see about that. So that's where we're at. One more thing is I still have to put my stops on-off valves for the bathtub, so I can get rid of this. That's my on-offs right now. So I can get rid of that, and I'll be doing that when I rough the plumbing in for the shower. So we got a ways to go. We got a lot of work to do, but I like doing this kind of stuff. Figure it out as we go, and it'll look good when it's done. So we thank you for watching this video. I'm thinking it's going to be even shorter than the last one, and we're looking for the next one coming up soon. Part 3 will be coming up soon. We'll see you next time. God bless.